Hello and welcome to Rock Kaput again. It's us, Alex, and
Oliver, hi.
hi. And we're here to talk Supergrass again. And now we are presenting you our top 15 favorite songs of the Britpop trio. Um, and we'll do it in blocks of five. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, blocks of five. Do we want to start?
No, you start.
I start. Okay. So my number 15 is a track from In It For The Money from their sophomore album, and it's called It's Not Me. It's kind of a quiet track. It's a ballad sung by Guess, and he's a very good singer, and he can carry a song on its own any day. They don't do it that often. It's a beautiful ballad with a great bridge. They always have great bridges, and yeah, it's really beautiful. Um, one of the highlights for me of the album. My number 14 is a kind of a B-side, and it's called "We Still Need More Than Anyone Can Give." It's maybe not a popular song, but with some bands, I went a little bit crazy with buying CD singles. Supergrass was one of them, and I think it's on this single um, with "All Right" and "Time." And yeah, it's a really cool song. It has a very similar groove to Coffee and TV with by Blur, which is much more popular. Maybe you remember the video with the milk,
Carton, yeah.
milk cart, yeah. Um, but Supergrass came earlier, 2 years earlier. Maybe Blur got inspired by it. So the groove is very similar, and it's really a very, very great Supergrass song that could have easily been on their debut as well. So great song. My number 13 is another B-side called Just Dropped In to See What Condition My Condition Was In. Another kind of silly and crazy Supergrass song, which was on this single from the In It For The Money era. It's the Lady in the Day single. Of course, also a great song. More of that later. And yeah, I can recommend it to anyone that likes Supergrass. It's a banger. It's great. My number 11 is from their last album, Diamond Hoo Ha, and it's a song called Butterfly, which has very deep lyrics. It's a kind of serious lyrics, and they get really melancholy on that one. And I think it is one of their very best songs, and they show that they still shine on the last album that was not as celebrated as their earlier work, but I still like it, and there are still great moments on it, like this song. So, you're number 15.
Cool. Didn't you skip one? Was it already five? Wasn't it just four?
Oh, yes, you're right. Oh, I skipped my number 12. You're absolutely right. My number 12 is a track from their first album, I Should Coco. It's called She's So Loose. It's kind of an exceptional track on the album because it starts with acoustic or semi-acoustic guitars, and there's a bit more production trickery going on than on the rest of the album, which is basically very punk rocky, I would say. Um, and yeah, it adds another dimension to their sound, and you can hear what comes next on In It For The Money, and I think it's one of the very best tracks of their debut. But there are so many. But yeah, this is my number 12. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, so going in, I just wanted to say that I found it not that easy to rank those songs. I mean, I think song rankings are always hard because to rank an album, there are many criteria. How many great songs are on there, and do they fit together, and does it have a great cover or something like that. And with songs and smaller entities, it becomes much harder to rank them and to compare them to each other, I think. And with Supergrass, I found it especially hard because, first of all, I don't think there's a bad song on any of their albums, and they are their songs are not that spectacular, at least at first sight, you might say. They're writing these small, fun ditties, and there's not these songs that immediately spring out. So it becomes pretty hard, and yeah, but also very enjoyable because you tend to discover so many small details in the songs when you start to listen closer. So my number 15 is a single from my favorite album by Supergrass. It's their fourth album, Life on Other Planets, and it's one of the more um, yeah, straight rockers. I'd say it's called Seen the Light. Um, on that album, they are going a bit more for the psychedelic 60s sound, and yeah, this is a very accessible tune on that album, which has a bit more experiments going on. But this is pretty much a straight song with Supergrass singing about being a singer in a rock and roll band and stuff like that. My number 14 is their first really big hit, as far as I know, and I think probably one of their most well-known songs. It's from their debut, I Should Coco. It's All Right. It's just it's yeah, like I said, one of those fun little songs. It's a pretty innocent song. It's a youthful song. It's a bit silly, rather simple. Gets right into your ear, and it might get a bit annoying. So it's not a song with, I'd say, a lot of staying power. It doesn't reveal different layers if you hear it more often, but it's just a fun pop song. So it's my number 14. Number 13 is from their third album, Supergrass, and it's called What Went Wrong in Your Head. And this is one of the examples where the song at first glance doesn't seem that spectacular, but if you start to listen to it, you kind of discover how many different moods it has. It starts like this very groovy song, a bit moody, and then all of a sudden they switch to this chorus, which becomes way more melodic and uplifting. And the cool thing about Supergrass, and I think they do that in a lot of songs, is that they have these kind of mood swings in their songs, without the song changing completely. It's hard to explain because it's not that they have this break, boom, and then it's something completely different. But it's just a small switch they are pulling, and all of a sudden it goes in a completely different direction. And this is one example for that. On number 12 is a song we both have in our list. In our first five, it's She's So Loose from their debut. I agree. It's a bit more mature and maybe experimental than the rest on that album. Yeah, it kind of hints at the more psychedelic stuff they would do later, maybe, because yeah, it's a bit more moody and quiet, and yeah, it's a cool song. And my number 11 is the title track of their second album, In It for the Money. And that's another example. It's at first it seems a weird opener because it starts off pretty quiet and a bit depressive. But then again, it switches and it has this very cool rocking and grooving chorus. Yeah, cool songwriting. Cool song, my number 11. You're next.
Very cool. I'm glad you picked that. That's really a great song, In It for the Money. It's not on my list, but it's great. It's great. So my number 10 is again from their sophomore album, and it's called Cheapskate. It's a deep cut. It's not a really well-known song, but I really love it, and I think it's one of their very best. It's got a great groove, an irresistible chorus. I think what you mentioned, this mood shifts. Yeah, you're absolutely right on this. They are very good in taking the songs in a slightly unexpected direction and with a just with a wink, and they got you, and you're in another world, and the song goes on. That's really great, and they do that so often,
Yeah,
and they find very interesting and very cool grooves all the time. It's a very it's a very groovy and soulful band, probably
yeah,
also because they are very inspired by soul music also, which we already mentioned in our album ranking. And yeah, Cheapskate is also one of those songs. I think you want to dance to Cheapskate in a club, and the band is cooking. That's what I see when I hear this song. So my number 9 is a quiet track from um, Road to Rouen. Um, it's a quiet album also, and I think really the singles of that album are all great. And well, one of it is Saint Petersburg. It's a quiet ballad about um, yeah, also great lyrics, and yeah, it's I think it's about longing to start again, or something, or a longing for a change. And yeah, I really like the song. The whole album brings you in a very thoughtful mood, and yeah, Saint Petersburg is, I think, one of the hits. My number 8 is also What Went Wrong. I absolutely agree with what you said. Another deep cut. I think in retrospect, on their third album, Supergrass, I think the deep cuts are actually better than the hits, in my opinion, because the hits, they, I don't know, they wore out on me, kind of. Not all of them, but I'm not as excited anymore as I was when the album came out. So, and this is one of the highlights now for me. So my number 7 is, I mentioned it before, Late in the Day. Uh, yeah, one of the very best songs from the, in my opinion, best album. Yeah, what can you say? Listen to it. It starts quiet, then the drums kick in, and you're in a mood, and they got you again. So my number 6 is maybe their best rocker. It's Richard the Third with a very cool guitar riff, and yeah, it really, yeah, it really rocks with a and has a great chorus melody with, again, with an unexpected direction. Yeah, I love this song. And I think at this time, to me, they were the best band in the world. When I heard Richard the Third in, when was it? 1997, I think. I'm not sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and my number 5 is another quiet
Hey,
track.
it's my turn. It's my turn.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Get
I get confused with those blocks. Sorry
get
for that.
excited. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have a bit of overlap, just a little bit. So my number 10 is Sun Hits the Sky from In It for the Money. I expect this to in your list a little bit higher up, maybe. I have this idea it could show up. Um, yeah, just one of the cool tracks from that album. Great Britpop song from that time, and yeah, it was a single, was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a
because
single.
I seem to I think I remembered it when I heard it, and yes, that's um, it doesn't take long for this song to get stuck in your head. So just another example of Supergrass firing off these little ditties that stay with you. My number 9 is another one of their psychedelic songs from Life on Other Planets. It's probably maybe the yeah it may I'd say it's probably the second most psychedelic song on that album. It's Prophet 15. Um, I can explain why I like this song because this is this is mainly just a vibe. It doesn't have that melody that sticks with you, although it to me it totally sticks. But yeah, it's mostly this kind of 60s vibe and the cool lyrics where he's meeting all these famous people from yeah culture of the 20th century and Oscar Wilde and all the they're all there and yeah it's just a cool psychedelic song. Number 8 is also from Life on Other Planets. It's the opener Za, which is just a funky, fun dance track that immediately sets the mood for this album. I think perfectly, and shows another different side of them. I mean, they teased it a little bit on the album before, but here they are completely dedicated to that kind of 60s vibe, and they pull it off perfectly. I know you have a different opinion about that album, but I love it. My number 7, I agree. I think it's their best rock song. It's Richard III. Just a cool driving song, pretty aggressive actually for them, I'd say. Um, and yeah, not much about it, not much to say about it. It's just a cool rock song, and sometimes that's enough. And my number 6 is another track from their third album, Supergrass. It's called Beautiful People. Uh, Another example where the verses are good and draw you in, and then there comes this chorus, and it totally bowls you over. And yeah, just a great song. I tend to say that at the end of my sentences. Your
Yeah,
turn.
but you're right. Okay, my number 5. Again, I already told it. It's Run from Life on Other Planet. It is the last song. I also like the one you mentioned, Prophet 15, right before it. I like the ending of that album and I like the beginning. I think, yes, I have a different opinion than you, but I think you really picked the gems from that album. Za, I also like Za a lot. And Run is kind of a meditation. It's very quiet with only gas, but I love this song so much, and the instrumentation. They work a lot of with effects, and it has a build up, and it's really beautiful. It's really the most beautiful ending of an album, I would say. And yeah, beautiful. I can't get enough of that. So my number 4 is from their debut. It's called "Caught by the Fuzz," which is a great punk rock ditty. Where you talked about it in the album ranking, also about the lyrics, and yeah, it really captures this youthful Supergrass energy perfectly, and who they were in that early phase. I think if you wanna know Supergrass, maybe you should start with that song. Yeah, I love it. My number 3 is again from Road to Rouen. It's called Low C. It's a very sentimental ballad full of nostalgia. It's about loss and youth and someone looking back, and it's really beautiful. It captures a mood, and yeah, I love it. This is really a song that can bring you to tears if you're in the right mood. My number two, you already mentioned it. I also love this song. It's Beautiful People. It's yeah, the verse groove is great, and then the chorus hits, and yeah, and it's one of the best Supergrass moments in my opinion. They have a lot of such moments. Yeah, they tend to surprise you with a great chorus that comes out of nowhere. And this is, yeah, I love this chorus so much. I could listen to this over and over again. Uh, and yeah, I like it much more than the Marilyn Manson track of the same name. So, and my number one, you're right, it is actually Sun Hits the Sky. Yeah, this is peak Supergrass. I love this song. It's yeah, when I think about the summer and the sun is shining, driving around in your car, this is the song I want to listen to. And if you know the video is really funny when they are in the desert or somewhere playing the song, and there is a great organ solo in the song. And Guess's brother Rob is driving in a small car to the stage where they are playing. And arrives exactly when the organ solo starts, and he jumps out and starts his solo. Very cool solo. It's really great. You should watch that video after you're done here. Yeah, and yeah, there's all the sections in the song are written perfectly, and it has a very special ending. Yeah, there is Mickey has a very unique bass part that he's repeating over and over again, and I love that too. Ding, 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 ding. Really great. Yeah, listen to this song, guys. Really cool. So your top
Cool.
five.
Nice. Yeah, with my number five, I have to apologize to their last two albums because they are sadly underrepresented in my list. I like them both, but I think I need to spend more time with them, especially. Yeah, I placed Road to Rouen last, and I think that was kind of unfair. But then it's hard to put an album by them on the last place. So my number five is from Road to Rouen, St. Petersburg. Yeah, it's a different album, and when I did the album ranking, um, it kind of annoyed me a little bit that they were changing their sound so completely because I love the first four albums, and this one is more introspective. Um, it's not that fun and carefree anymore. But St. Petersburg is a beautiful song, and it deserves to be on number five. My number four is another track from Life on Other Planets, which you have overlooked, I'd say. It's Can't Get Up. Um, and yeah, I mean, it's number four, so it's a killer song. Another example of their songwriting skills, because there's so much happening in a very short amount of time, and sometimes we talked about these mood shifts and unexpected things they do, and sometimes they just do it with one note. Sometimes there's just this one, you expect the melody to go this way or to be resolved on that kind of note, and then they play a different note, and it changes everything. So yeah, Can Get Up, great song from Live on Other Planets. Number three is from Live on Other Planets as well. It's the last song I picked from that album, and you talked about it before. It's Run. The last song, even more psychedelic than Prophet 15. What I think is crazy is that the song is on the album. It's about 6.5 minutes, but then there's, I think, about 1 minute of silence in there towards the end. And the verses, the singing part is over before the 2 minute mark, and the rest is just this instrumental part, and there's not really that much happening. It's not different parts. It's just carrying the mood, and kind of yeah, working towards a climax by just keeping that groove and adding little flourishes to it and stuff. And yeah, that's a really great song. My number 2 is Late in the Day from In It for the Money, and I love that song completely. When I heard it for the first time, it's just yeah, it's a song that can totally make your day. I'd say because to me, for me it's the chorus. When that chorus kicks in, all the sorrows in the world, the drums and idiots at work are gone, and yeah, it's cool to be able to do something like that with music. I'd say don't have to do a lot to achieve that. Just writing a cool song with a good groove and a cool melody. That's it. My number 1 is one of their big hits. You are probably tired by. You mentioned it. It's from Supergrass, and I think it's the absolute masterpiece. The song that encapsulates everything I love about this band, and it's moving because it's the most extreme case of what we talked about, because it has this very harsh break between the very moody beginning, and then it has this I'd say moody. It's not moody in a bad mood way. It starts beautiful but slow, and a bit thoughtful and dreamy, and then the bass kicks in and the drums kick in, and it's suddenly it becomes this driving song, and then they manage to kind of merge those two sides as the song goes on. So yeah, I think it's a great track, and it's my number 1.
Wow, very cool. So, so you've heard us. We are really excited to see what your favorite Supergrass songs are. Please tell us in the comments, and if you liked it, please like and if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. We are Rock Kaput, and if you want to be in a positive mood, just listen to some Supergrass. So,
Exactly.
see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.